Hello guys, welcome to this third part of the tutorial. We are going to basically rig this guy and have him ready for animation and to pose him for later 3D printing. Okay, so let's get into this. First, I am going to activate the screencast keys. Perfect. So we are going to have this guy on the side and on the front, on a front view on a front side. So we are going to go with Shift A, add single bone. On the armature properties, we are going to tap here in front. Oh, my faces. Okay, here on the properties, we are going to press in front so we can see the bones. Okay. It's exactly the same with us with sorry, with S we scale or bones, and we are going to go into edit mode, and we are going to give these bones the basic figure or shape of our model. We need to have the connections in this part, like in our body. So on the shoulders, we are going to have this, the neck, and the head. Um, Actually, I think that I am going to subdivide this like this. Yes. Yes. Okay, I completely recommend to name our bones. So this will be the head. Um, let's go with the arms. Okay, you can name these bones as you want, but we are going with collarbone dot R. This is very important because we are going to use the symmetrize option, so we have to name it with the name and after dot R. So when we hit the symmetrize option, it symmetrizes it with the dot L, so we can have right and left. Okay. So now this will be the shoulder dot R. This will be our upper arm dot R. This will be a very basic rig because we don't need too much detail on the movement. So it will be bottom arm dot R. So we don't want to break our heads with this. Okay. This will be our hand or our control. Arm control, because we are going to add inverse kinematics. So this will be our hip.r, upper leg.r, knee.r, and leg.arm. Oh, this will be our control, leg control.r. Okay, after that, we are going to make the tail. So let's press E of extrude. It's exactly the same as the edit mode. They are the same commands. Okay, so this will be our tail control. We are going to separate the bones, the control bones, with Y. So the tail control separate, the leg control we are going to separate too. I'm pressing O. Oh no. We are going to put the proportional editing so we can grab this bone. Let's go. Y to separate it. These two, Y to separate it. And I am going to duplicate this bone, the head bone, for our jaw. So Shift D to duplicate, and then we put it in the place. But if you can see, this bone is parented with this bone. So when we are in pose mode, this doesn't rotate with it. So in edit mode, we are going to select it on, separate it, and after that we are going to select the jawbone and the head. Control P to parent it, and keep offset. So when we go to pose mode and we select the head bone, our jaw rotates with it. Okay, and we can see that this bone is now under this bone control. Okay, so I will rename this as a jaw. Okay, let's see, what else do we need? We are going to go with the in pose mode. Remember, in pose mode, we are going to add the inverse kinematics. So here in bone constraints, we select inverse kinematics. And in the target, we are going to select our armature. And in bone, we are going to select the control that we want to be the inverse kinematic. So it will be the leg control.r. And we are going to select how many bones do we are going to have in his control. So it will be 1, 2, 3 bones. Okay, in change length, 3. When we select this control bone, now we have control of our leg. Okay? So we are going to do exactly the same, but with the arm. So we select this part of the arm, add bone constraint, inverse kinematic, target or armature, bone, arm control.r, and chain length, it will be 3, 2. So we are going to select the control, and now we have control of the arm, but we are moving this bone too. So we are going to put this into 2. Now we have a good arm control. Okay, and the same, exactly the same with the tail. Add bone constraint, inverse kinematic, or armature. Bone will be the tail control, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bones in the chain length. So when that was a mistake. I choose the bones constraint into the control bone. So I will delete this and select the correct one. Add bone constraint, inverse kinematic, armature, leg control, no, tail control, and we want 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's add another one, 5. So we have now our tail control. Okay, what else do we need? Okay, yeah, I want this to be the to make like a good movement. I am going to go to pose mode. This bone, I am going to parent this to this bone with keep offset. This bone with this bone too, and keep offset. So when we go to pose mode, we select this bone, and now we have control of our full body. But the controls are, since they are disconnected, they, well, they don't move. So what we are we going to do? I am going to select this bone and this bone, but in edit mode, and parent them with this bone in keep offset. Okay, pose mode, and now what do we have? Now the bones move with the control bone. Okay, so what are we going to do next? In edit mode, I am going to select all the right bones. Okay, and in Armature, we are going to press Symmetrize. And we have our rig. So let's check if it's everything all right. All right. Yeah, it's perfect. The inverse kinematics. Yes. Okay. So what's next? We select the armature and shift select the mesh. Control P to set parent. Sorry. The mesh, the armature, Control P, and press with automatic weights. This is going to do our weight paint automatically. And to check it, I recommend to turn down the multi-resolution into a lower level like 2, so the computer doesn't crash. Even 1, it doesn't matter. 1 or 2, it's pretty good. So let's check this. Awesome. We have our weight paint, and we have this guy ready. That was pretty easy, barely an inconvenience. Okay, so what's next? We need to parent our eyes too. So we apply the mirror with Control A, select the eyes, select the armature with automatic weights, and it's ready. What else? Oh, that's it. Awesome. So let's check this. Is this working? Yeah, this is working pretty decently. Yeah, this is ready. So I select everything with A, and Alt R to remove the rotation, G to remove the movement. So, well, that was pretty easy and pretty fast. So we have here our tail. Yes, this guy is ready. What are we going to do next? Let's set this guy into a cool position. Like, I will remove this inverse kinematic. Oh, uh, when we rotate these bones, you can see that the mesh is kind of getting weird. So what can we do is select these bones, and here in the bones section, there's a place called bendy bones. We are going to put that into 4. So we have like a better rotation. Let's go. I will turn this on, up, up. Okay. I will make him like go a little bit down, like into a position, like attack position. Let's go. Okay, so now I am going to add camera. Um, it's Control Alt 0. Yes, to put the camera into place. View, camera to sit, and camera to view. Let's make this like something like this. Okay. Um, I think this is. Let's go. Let's check this out. I am going to add a ECHDRI. This is an add-on. You can Google ECHDRI and download it. Okay, so let's put this. And let's render to see what's happened. Okay, we have our render. Let's see. Oh no. Render result. He looks pretty good. Okay, so that's it. That's how you basically rig a character. And now, if you want, this is ready to 3D print. But in the next video, I will show how to cut this model to easy 3D printing. And leave your comments. Please tell me what else do you want to learn. If you want to. Sorry, my my 3D printer started to make a weird noise. Okay, so tell me in the comments what else do you want to learn. If you want to dive a little bit deeper into the rigging or animation, I will read you all. So thank you guys and see you in the next video.